having tested the mic beforehand. Welcome to Roulette Rivals 15 match. Lose bracket round, I want to say 3. So it is 3. Between OhS, interchangeably also OhS, and ThatObserver. Obs, alternatively. Or Observer. That's probably best. Yes. Dartmoor's up first. So in other words, Sgail's up first. And there's a bit of a Dartmoor cutscene beforehand. Going from one end of the British Isles to the other. I will also quickly peek at the decider levels, because I did not do that beforehand. So for all I know, maybe no, there's no more Britain levels. Okay. I will not spoil because people don't like it spoiled, but here is the spin. The spin is falling object as lawyer. Well, that's not fast forward. It is fast forward. I don't know where the chandelier is in the fast forward. But yes, instinct. PI start. I imagine you can very quickly grab the lawyer and also then go straight for the falling object. As far as I know. Observer's first to load in. Ah, yes, grabbing some emetics. Does get seen throwing it into the ceiling though, effectively swapping around who gets loaded in first. OhS opting for the disguise first, falling object business later. Ooh, I don't like... Okay, never mind. The sounds of the snail do not go off. Splendid, splendid. Oh, does have to restart though, because yes, the timing isn't quite there for grabbing her at that point, or grabbing the chain of the chandelier at that point. The guard's been hit with the emetic. Sure enough, allowing observer better access to this falling object kill. No, observer, he's not gonna... There you go. Tranked up that time. Into the office. 3 more guards to deal with at this stage. But, you know, she's under the chandelier. You can get the kill. And, ooh, oh shit, man. Getting spotted doing the falling object. Whereas observer, those 3 guards, well, are dealt with because they're focusing on the body. So that gives him an opportunity to get on out of there. But also getting a disguise to grab the case file with. Yes, best to lure the... But I actually can't tell which guard that is. Ooh, no, I save. Just gotta drag before he investigates that way. Box, box, box. Well, that's boxed the body, and I just need to get to the actual case file. Past this angry gentleman. Does allow OhS Man to get that lawyer disguise again. Does restart though. Presumably that guard... Yes, it's not an enforcer to the guard disguise. Allows quick access to the safe now that all is peaceful. There's that case file. Away he goes. Yes, wrong side of... Yes, wrong side of the balcony there, observer. Okay, very risky following behind an enforcer while being seen by an enforcer, but the enforcer does not CC, just only slightly begins, gets a little whoosh. Able to get past. Away we go. Whoosh, just collecting them tokens. Got the kill. This is, yep, understandably close. Classic bit of Dartmoor. I need to stop. I need to remember to never voice an opinion on how the players are doing. Because if that happens, well, one player's going to finish, in this case, Observer, in 4 minutes and 33 seconds. Whereas the other rips to that maid trying to trank Rebecca. It's 2-0 to Observer going into the Sgail. Off to Scotland. For the little island at the top of Scotland. A longer map, thankfully, but not big 5 length, but it has the potential to be long. There are spins that initiate and stuff like that. Ooh, predictions. Those names are so similar that I did have to extend OhS's name to Oshman and Observer, respectively, for the 2 players. Bet your fish on the correct player that you believe to be the winner of this upcoming map. I liked what OhS was going for, trying to get the lawyer and then immediately shoot the chandelier. It's just the timing just doesn't seem to work, seemingly. You need a trank and a pistol to get through the guards in that corridor, and then shoot the one in the Alexa's main study area. Each player has a different member of the Ark Society in this preloading practice segment. Ooh, that's interesting. Gets that raider. That's a disguised grab right there. Ah. It's like the bodyguard in Sapienza. You see those sorts of strats for the ones that overlook the church area. That's going to observers practice there. Yeah, well, too late to see how it was going to go because the spin has arrived before it could take place, and the spin being electrocution. For Zoe Washington, electrocution wearing the knight's armor, and Sophia Washington, impact explosive as architect. Plenty of excitement here. Oh, I like the knight's armor. Knight. And impact explosive. The latest addition to the roster of kills. Ooh, yeah, observer loads in quick, but then does I replan? Or was it a restart? A restart, I believe. Osh, meanwhile, looking at Chapel Start by the looks of things, which for electrocution, I mean, there is a puddle there to use, I believe. Pretty sure there is. So both players starting a run at the same time. You get to shoot. There's a sniper rifle you can shoot the money to make it burn. Sure enough, Osh does. Meanwhile, Observer has gone for Seekering Sophia. And for Zoe, ooh, a Seeker from a very interesting angle. Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. That's a quick, I mean, double isolation, considering you need Zoe in a toilet or where there's a puddle. Yeah, it just allows him to knock out the bodyguard, and that will be the Sophia kill. Oh, there we go. There's that puddle set up nicely for when. There is Zoe now, ready for the knight's armor. Oh, yeah, he gets through the door. She gets through the door to where those two conscious guards are, thus ripping, or at least inevitably what was going to be a rip because they would see the body. Observer, ooh, getting this baseball lined up and thrown. Does blast open the door, hopefully not to his detriment. Not to his detriment in. Oh, no, no, not to his detriment. That's two knots. I did stutter that knot a bit. Back to start. But I mean, once again, both players now at the start of the spin. Just like that. Both players got good ideas going for their respective targets of first choice. Just gotta make it happen. I mean, Observer, I feel like should have gone for the opposite end, like the opposite, yeah, the opposite side of the room to throw that baseball. Because I feel like it's not gonna wall hack anyone, is it? I mean, it's only a I mean, it is a base. No, I'm not. I'm not going to say it's only a baseball because I've seen contracts where like a baseball can go quite through, like reasonably through a wall. So, but there's no one nearby these walls, so it's all right. No, there is the one on the laptop, but that she wouldn't be in range. I don't know. Well, we'll see how this goes now that Osh isolates Zoe, and Observer is now setting up the kill on Sophia. Helps when you're watching through the overlay and can see the target's names right below in case you need to double check. Okay, still gonna blast open that door. Yeah, that time a different guy, but it's the angle. Oh, that time Sophia didn't even get hit with the emetic. This does give Osh. Ooh, that's gonna be rough. No, it's a slow animation, so it only lures the guard. Is the clock always like that? The clock radio? The radio clock. Does it always do an animation? I don't remember. Or was it just because he wasn't crouched? By the way, that adds 2 minutes onto the kill on Sophia. I suppose it's time to get the knight's armor because you have a disguise that lets you up there now, so it's not all bad. This lapse in the plan. It's long. Oh, going for the architect. Fair enough. observer back to having the two targets symmetric, and now going for third time's the charm, perhaps, on Sophia. It's the KO. Yeah, switches into that guard's disguise, although does not need to. So, although yeah, by switching the bag for the disguise is now over there, which means he won't be switching in front of the door. Hopefully, and that time someone was already looking at the door. Okay, yeah, that's not. I mean, I feel like at this point you need to use the phone. The loadout doesn't really allow it with. I feel like I don't know what the pistol's for. But you'd want a phone and just get around the corner. Yeah, sure enough, does change the loadout. Um, and that lets you get the impact explosive in that more discreet side room where the box is. Yes, that's good. I'm happy you listened. Osh didn't get the 4 minute timing when she comes back up the stairs either. Ooh, it's interesting. Well, that's a Molotov in Osh's inventory. That will that would be interesting to see because that might be a first for. Is it a first for roulette rivals? Has someone killed a target with a Molotov before? Well, it since it's become an impact explosive, not since it was a fire kill. By the way, observer going for this kill gets the kill, doesn't hit anyone through the wall, which would be weird. Um, there we go. It's first kill down. And she's currently still puking. I don't know for how much longer. Not for much longer. But we'll be able to get there in time. Yes, also needs to knock out this guard who is very casual about letting people into the toilet. Oh, she's at the top of the building, where that knight's armor disguise is found. Hmm. Yes. That guard does complicate the electrocution kill. Because when you open the door, obviously he will see if from that angle, so just need to get him out the way, and you're also thinking about that guard. Yep. Well, Oshi's got the knight's armor and therefore the kill immediately afterwards. Well, I'd say I'd give at this stage, borrowing any of it from either player, I'd probably give Observer the slight advantage here because it's just a case of getting to the top of the building. Although, I don't know when the second cycle clock is, but if Osh hits it, that will be just wonderful. And there is an opportunity to. So if that does happen, that would be a big lead, I think, considering the top of the building is, as one might expect, quite far away. Hmm. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, there she is coming round. This could be something. There we go. That does get her. Just need to get a kill out of it now. A clean kill out of it. Subdued. This is actually looking very close, I think. Obviously, again, still without VIP potential. Oh, the constant. Is he coming by? No. And yes, Diane. Oh, the radio is still on. That's time-wise, that's costly in a stage of the spin where time is of the essence. She may be about to eat a subdue, or a fire extinguisher, maybe. Nope, she will be allowed to peacefully leave. While Observer gets the Knight's Armor and is able to detonate or activate the taser. Assuming this camera doesn't. There we go. Well, that's the kill from OhS. But oh no, the guard got back because the box point wasn't far away enough when you add the time that the architect was in them. Oh no! Oh no! And loud ding sound as I hit the top of my headset off of something. This leaves just a run to the exit between Observer and 2 more points. Well, there we go. Finishes in 13 minutes and 12 seconds. In the spin, perhaps when you see 0-4, it does not show how close it's been. Hokkaido's next. Good old Hokkaido. And the stats will hopefully soon be appearing. Because if I'm not mistaken, Hokkaido is a very rough RNG map for one of our competitors. Yes, indeed. OhS with the 210-0 lifetime performance, making this quite the uphill battle against Observer's 510 with a 1 minute and 20 second shorter personal best. We'll see how it goes. Because heck, one of those wins was, if I'm not mistaken, a very famous match with many restarts that ended up in a photo finish. Well, a round with many restarts that ended up in a photo finish. Hokkaido on the I'd say the shorter end of the 2 target maps, considering, you know, Soda's being just kind of an objective. The 2 minutes 39 map record sort of suggests that as well. Achieved by Mika in Roulette Rivals World Championships 2022. Arupan only a little late because, you know, Dartmoor. Well, I suppose even if if you're a little late arriving to a Dartmoor match, then you're very late arriving to a Dartmoor match. The spin, soon to arrive. Snooze those ads. No sorry. The spin is here, and the spin is Eric Sodas is to be eliminated with an explosion disguised as a doctor. And Yuki Yamazaki is to be eliminated using scissors disguised as the hospital director. Well, yeah, surgeon stop. Yep, I like what Observer's doing. Micro remote explosive. Have it under the operating table for when you have a doctor disguise. Although with how close the doctor is, you could totally end up throwing it at the table, if you don't place it, that is, getting the doctor's disguise and immediately detonating, killing a surgeon that investigates the explosive that was thrown at the table. That is a slight thing about explosion hospital disguises. I suppose if you have key hackers, you can get those scissors much easier. Unless you want to be really wild and get the doctor disguise from the two upstairs and also knock out that surgeon while you're there. Yeah, that would be... to get the scissors off of him. That would be, very unique strat. OhS does do default start, indeed, to get those easy scissors. And a quick isolation onto Yuki, and probably also a quick kill considering the director is not too far off. Oh, so does instead for ThatObserver. Just need to make his way to the hospital director and scissors and probably, well, briefcase permitting. With the prediction, I frequently forget the predictions. I will be honest with you. Thank you for reminding me. Enjoy the fish. OhS got that hospital director emeticked into 47 suite. Handy dandy disguise and a knocked out Yuki not so far off. Yes, the death of Sodas has affected the director, who is now making his way to the operating theatre. Stat. To use the words of Kai. That body only just being seen. That was snailed some time ago. Interesting. Yes, because they had to wait for the guy that would see it to wake up. Well. Oh my, yeah, just about land sauna type. Where is Yuki? Yuki's, yeah, she's in her suite. She's been in her suite for a bit. Okay. We'll land the aquarium timing, I would assume, is what is about to go down. Observer, you can go into Yuki's suite in the hospital director disguise. What are you? Oh, the scissors. The scissors. Yep, that would make sense. We'll probably end up becoming sauna then, because of the time required to get the scissors. Does give OhS an opening here. Although, yes, this director is not allowed, because, you know, he's not washed his hands. And Olsen says, "Get down, Mr. Sodas," taking that micro explosive to the head, thus giving OhS a restart. Oh, that... Oh. Oh, and now the scissors can't be picked up because console and stuff. It's hard to get the camera around, and if you hold down the pickup button, you might turn the sync on when you don't want to. Yeah, impact. Yeah, impact explosive. Of any flavour. Sorry, doors being left open. Just going to any background noise. There we go. Yep, observers now just gotta wait for Yuki to head over to the sauna. Snooze another ad break. This time the hostel director instead opting for the Pullman suite instead of 47s. I'm not sure what made the difference there, but sure. Gets the disguise. Observer gets the pacification onto Yuki. Getting her out the way is interestingly. It's not a reason for them to be leaving, but don't blame them. Get the bodies out the... Oh, scissors! Still need the scissors. Fair enough. I don't know where the doctor disguise was, but that would get into 47's suite. So, It's been 5 minutes to OhS 2, and OhS now already rushing through to the hospital. This door is proving to be quite the obstacle for the observer. Ah, yes, going for the getting round the side. Yes, climbing over a seemingly very long bit of agility. This will take some time. Thereby allowing Oh Shit Man to get the doctor disguise, yep. Observer's got the scissors though. Oh. Okay. Oh, Eric Soda's. Yes, I did. I missed the explosive being set up. This you observer, you're a guard. You shouldn't be frisked. It's Hitman 2016. They don't frisk guards yet. But Osh finishes. It's 8 minutes and 1 second. And as long as this scissors goes into the correct head, because they are very close heads, it's going to be maybe just a photo finish. Get out of there. Run. Or slide. No, no. That's gonna cost the photo finish. Which thereby gives 2 points to Oh Shit Man. Score now 2-4. Coming up next, Haven Island. Oh my. Not any dig at Haven Island. It's you'll see. You'll see. Hey, well, I'm starting to love Haven and Santa Fortuna, just because of how much Pixel Pup and Big Machete love it. It's rubbing off on me. Very impressionable. So I'm ready to kick back and cast a bit of Haven. That'll be a prediction as well. There we go. This time I have included the tie option because I forgot to last time, not because it's Haven. Loud chair sounds, my apologies. I'm gonna run an ad break just because it's probably gonna force one during Haven otherwise. Commercial for 30 seconds. See you in 30 seconds. Or right now if you don't get an ad. Bit of prediction of needing to start as Villa. Or Villa staff. Hey, sure enough, we might have to. So many spins do these days. Neither player quite with 5 ties for OhS. I've never quite seen a lifetime performance that has, something in every column but the most in the ties. That's fun. I think was it OhS who like had a match that had a couple of photo finishes, one of them being not photo finishes, ties, one of them being Haven. I don't want to accidentally drag a name through the mud here and claim that this record for longest match was. No, it was indeed Max Masters versus Oh Shit Man in RR7 round 1. But there was no Haven in that match, so my apologies. No, it's other Big 5 maps, namely Colorado. Of course, Oh Shit Man has come a long way since then. And hey, just scored 2 points. Here is the Haven spin. Tyson Williams to be eliminated with a pistol as resort staff. Stephen Bradley to be drowned while disguised as the Doctor. And Petrova to be eliminated using remote explosive as the Monsieur. I've got plenty of stuff. Got a pistol though. That's quirky. Yeah, default start. I like default start because it's interesting, and you also get the Doctor, of course. I don't know much about personal trainers, the angle that you have to do from personal trainer start. I do know you can do that lockdown, of course. So I can't provide any expertise on that. But hey, yes, most efficient would be personal trainer, but here, I suppose you have the Doctor disguise before you find yourself at Stephen Bradley's toilet side, looking to drown him. Oh, there you go. There's a resort staff. Handy dandy. Okay, I just disconnected my mic. I don't know how long it's been disconnected. Hope it wasn't that long. Well, had a feeling. It was a correct feeling. My apologies for any silence that may have befallen this stream. I can assure you will have to hear this voice. Okay, phew. Thank you, Capital Capybara. Oh, what? But the OBS was like, not OBS playing the spin currently, but OBS, the streaming broadcaster software, was claiming my mic wasn't doing anything. Whatever. Sorry. Back to the spin. Observer going for the Doctor in order to get the Stephen part of this spin. OhS has, I believe, knocked out Tyson, now heading for the Doctor. Oh, there we go. No, Observer. Yep, Observer realizes that is not the disguise for Petrova, of course, so not the time to detonate. But they detonate, so has to restart. Yes. Well, Mount she goes, allowing OhS to get to the doctor in the meanwhile. Well, those are two different disguises being grabbed currently. A kill being set up. I'm afraid that body will be blasted in the direction that someone will be able to see it. I can only assume the guard that patrols the walkway can't see into that suite. Because, you know, the body was left there, so I assume it's alright. I hope it's alright. OhS off to Bradley. In a nice spot for Seeker in, stood perfectly still. Unlike when he's doing his boxing. That's a dart. Lovely. All that's required now is a drown. The Observer's doctor, well, the doctor on Observer's end, hopefully not the actual doctor of Observer, knocked out with a fire extinguisher there. Of course, yes, mandatory disclaimer. Do not knock out your doctor with a fire extinguisher. That would be very mean, among other things like illegal. These assassins are highly trained professionals, and all NPCs are stunt actors. Including Steve Bradley, who has just been drowned by Oh Shit Man. Observer, meanwhile, has got the emetic dart into Stephen Bradley. Well, does give OhS... Well, with the isolation of Tyson, that slight edge, assuming no rip, because I'm deeply afraid of me saying that there will be no rip, and then a rip happens. Hello! It is Haven! Welcome, Pixel Pup. Haven cheerleader. Oh, well, at least tell me you're playing Haven in Freelancer. I'm just getting ready for that Seeker. Seeker, he does. That's Stephen Bradley, currently being eliminated. Well done, Observer. Lashley, yes, all three targets of this mission, yes, will need to be killed in accordance with the spin. Well, I mean, the main mission requires you to eliminate all three in the first place. So the first player to finish Silent Assassin, yeah, with green guns, that nicely emojified or emotified green guns there. Any bodies found, any crimes noticed, will send those guns into a red state and require a restart, unless it's a target, because the target will be dead, so they can't tattoo on anyone. Oh, OhS going for an explosive on the map. Therefore, a loud one will need to probably be detonated on exit. That's interesting. Or at least detonated on exit just in case the guy who washes his hands decides to be in the room at the time, thus seeing it, the door swing open. So, take care, OhS. Oh, I have missed the Monsieur grab from Observer. Therefore, Petrova is dead. It just needs to do possibly the longest part of the spin. The longest part of a lot of Haven is, getting to Tyson when you don't get to him straight away. Of course, it's simple enough, but the length of it, that's where the interesting parts arise. Ooh, okay. OhS detonates that remote explosive. I believe successfully gambling on the hand washer not being in there at the time. I am worried that the guy will come in later and see her body in the mirror. Or just in general as he goes in to wash his hands. Oh! Thank you, Dine. Yes, the hand washer pre-KO'd. Lovely. Yes, that calms my fears. Of course, just leaving this here gentleman, the resort staff member, requiring to be knocked out and refrigerated. It extends his use-by date if you keep him in a freezer underneath a certain temperature. Also knocking out this poor waiter, who had no intention of turning around, we must think. But, oh, there we go. That's the resort staff disguise. Both players just needing Tyson, but Observer is at their villa. OhS not, but OhS's Tyson is knocked out. Observer's is not. So it's well, I'd say reasonably even. I don't know where Tyson is for Observer. Potential one step behind. No, heading to the cinema. Oh my, this does look close. Rips, like, obviously excluding the closeness of it. Because last time, I said it. I said, it's close, and then it wasn't because someone had an accident. I don't like where that coin is thrown. Thankfully, it doesn't make the guard lower down turn. That's okay. So that's all right. Climbing in through the window. Cinema screen pre-exploded. Pew. From OhS. Then needing to get the disguise from Observer. Observer. Where did you leave the disguise? Oh, with this gentleman. Well, OhS just needs to hop onto that speedboat, and this could be made 4-4. Well, he does finish in 11 minutes and 3 seconds. Oh my. This could just cling on to being... yeah, I think it will just about clip a photo finish time. Which would be very impressive, both from the players there. Very close finishes. Observer finishes in 11 minutes and 29 seconds. I suspect it's going to be waved, but... yeah. It is in the photo finish window, though. Eligible to be counted. It's been very nice to see this not be a sweep, of course. However, I do have like the dessert for my dinner sort of sat in front of me, and like, please players, please be a short map. What is map map number 5? I closed the tab that had hit maps open. So I do not know what map number 5 is. We'll just have to wait and see. Eat it now, I'd end up eating it very loudly, this Belgian bun. Knowing me. It's, yeah, Belgian bun, just the nice one, TM, because I've tried like 3 different brands, and they're either very, very sugary, or they don't taste of anything, and this is the nice in-between. Ironic, somehow it's the one thing the bakery doesn't... our local bakery does these Belgian buns. but the ones from like store bought are actually somehow nicer. I would not ASMR eat it, but maybe I will regularly eat it. I'll not intentionally ASMR eat it. Maybe I'll have to take the headset off because I um yes. Also eating with a headset on. I can't eat with glasses on. I have to take my glasses off if I'm wearing them. So nah. I'm taking the headset off. I don't need to hear anything, so it's alright. It's because I'm afraid they're gonna fall off, the glasses. Like, it's not because they get in the way. No, my hair gets in the way more than my glasses do, that's for sure. Long hair troubles, you know, you eat your hair far too often. It's just a sensitive mic, really. Oh, Ambrose. It's just because my glasses maybe don't quite fit me. But it just make I just feel like they're gonna slide. It's just anxiety over my glasses. It's not anything that serious in the way of ferociously eating. And I do Joey Chestnut my food because I just eat. Like I don't have a conversation because I don't talk that much outside of, you know, shoutcast where I get to talk your head off with my wisdom. It's like fizzy drinks. I drink fizzy drinks or juice far too fast. Like God forbid if I ever start drinking, it's gonna be you know, alcohol that is. It's not gonna be that good for me. It looks like this photo finish is getting calculated. Yep, can relate capital capybara. Can relate. Hmm. Good dessert. Got I'm a little over halfway eating already. Hmm. Oh, my friends want to do a hot dog eating contest. I don't want to eat the hot dogs though, so I'm just watching. It hasn't happened yet, but it's gonna. I'm sure it'll be interesting. Interestingly, I'm very like strong gutted. I haven't thrown up in many years. If I got hit with a seeker, I'd take it out and I'd go, "Wow, someone's trying to commit a crime here." Guard, who put this star in me? And then 47 would be swapped. That's for sure. And then maybe I'd pass out for not throwing up the emetic stuff in my system. I think I'm actually going to finish this before the photo finish is over. I'm one bite away. A throat. Here we go. Ate the whole thing. I'm sure he wishes to calculate all photo finish windows now that it, after being made aware of, well, of the incident that happened, missing a photo finish, given, like, with Scruffy v Joker. Yeah, I'm glad to not be in that part of the UK, thankfully. Broad beans, aka fava beans. They're also known as horse beans, Windsor beans, or full. I do not have any of them. Oh, 4-4. There we go. That's the report of the photo finish. The specifics being typed currently in chat. I was having to eat fast and I burp. Well, Ambrose, fourth. This is the record holder for Observer here, if I'm not mistaken. But also, yeah, the Scruffy Joker. It's retrial of the century. If this were a tie, the next map would be, and I'm going to spoil it now, so you better cover your ears if you don't want to know. Just scrolling up through the matchups channel. Not any of these. It will be Bangkok. Club 27. Just like Scruffy Joker round 2. Anyway, spin arriving in just a bit over a minute. I will do a prediction. Oh, I need to choose the outcome of Haven. There we go. Enjoy your points. There we go. Are parts of the Somerset? Well, Somerset. Picture Somerset. Yeah, that's near Dartmoor. I thought it was. It's not quite on Dartmoor, but it's near, so that's interesting. It's also home to Somerset House. Okay, had to look it up. Turns out it was in the news because there was a fire. The spin is nearly here though, so I should focus on that. The photo finish is over. Back to normalness. Who knows? what Ambrose will bring. Maybe it will bring craziness. The spin being no Chris to be eliminated with a pistol in the suit. That's not very crazy. Akka is to be eliminated using fire as an engineer. That's a bit more interesting. But oh my, yep, get straight in there. It's a fast one. You gotta get through that loadout screen as fast as possible. Observer, taking those words to heart. Already in, lining up the seeker. OhS now in as well. Also landing a seeker, but from a different angle. Haven't seen that angle before. Gives you close access to the tree, and crikey, that whoosh. I don't like that. Whoa. Off that cook. But gets to the jury in anyway. Observer now needs to get to Noel. Without Kruger, yes. That's gonna be a little bit annoying because you're gonna have to get through these two guards. And no, maybe just a little bit conscious, trying to hold on to the door there, interestingly. Well, that's both bodyguards knocked out and a kill immediately afterwards. Well, and now OhS also getting the kill. I mean, it's a fast spin. It's going to be fast in regards to the gap between each of the players and how far they've done the spin. Observer's at this engineer now. Looking for something nice to hit him with. In this case, a driftwood log. Ooh, and Akka heading to the fire. But told to slow down by Observer, who needs to get past her to set up the fire, or be ready to ignite the fire when the time comes. Into a bush, but that's yellow guns. Yeah, you want to move away. Okay, I don't like. Oh, that's the fire misses. Oh, those cameras! You try and shoot them out, and they spot you. Yeah, you shoot them from a distance. It's what you gotta do. You gotta shoot them from where the toilet is. It's a rip. Oh, dear me. Oh, was that OhS detonating the bomb? But then nothing. Oh no, it was igniting that. Oh, you gotta look out for the guy before he goes in there. You gotta look out for him. Look both ways before entering houses. Oh. Or shut the door behind you, alternatively. Oh, oh, I can't line up the throw. There's the throw. And there Noel's puking for Observer. Gotta get through these guards because the lack of Kruger. It's always the fast spins that people want to go very fast on, because you should. But then something trips you up. Something sticks a foot out when you're trying to run along the track. And next thing you know, you're back at the start, running again. That's one Noel Crest with a bullet in his head. OhS making it 2 Noel Crests with bullets in their head. High time queue plus 13 raiders. This is map 5. both players having suffered one bip. Onto the Aka side of this spin now for both players. Yeah, Observer just a little bit further ahead. Oh, but Aka didn't quite get delayed enough by that, which is scary. Because she's there. Oh, attaching the breacher, I like that. That sounded like it worked. There we go. That's the target eliminated. Just needing to get out of there after the bomb's been detonated, but he's in the house. He's there. He's waiting for Observer. He wants to do bad things to the run. Oh, restarted because the bomb, I can only imagine. Oof. Observer now needs to wait for that bomb to be securely planted. Does detonate it and gets to finish in 6 minutes and 18 seconds. Oh, that a world ride. Oh, suffering very painful rips throughout. Then gets the advantage there for those two maps, you know, Hokkaido and Haven, capitalizing on Observer's rips. Yet, when it comes to Ambrose, well, there's a reason he's the record holder. Although, it was very close. It was very, very close. And then we'll head to see how that has affected the brackets. This was LB. I sure do wonder who Observer will be going on to play in Losers Bracket Round 4. What? No way. Me, the next Penguin. Stay tuned for that one. OhS, unfortunately, out of the tournament now. Oof, that's the first Losers Bracket Round 4 matchup there. Interesting. Upcoming matches. Even more interesting. Scruffy v Joker at Imperfund. Alright, I will send you off over there now immediately. Get out of there. Go. The match may be already finished for all I know, because it's been 6 minutes and these are two very good players. I don't know how fast this Bangkok decider is. Scram.